Okay, let's talk about relax UV. For example, we simply unwrap. No, I don't want to. I use automatic UV. First, select the object and just simple the projection to activate automatic UV. Simple set UV from the projection. And then automatic UV. And you can see we are automatically create UV. But in some cases, I want to cut, I want to doing something. For example, double click here, I want to cut here. You can unwrap again to cut it. Unwrap will cut these parts from, for example, double click to select this edge. It's not good, but I just want to tell you what we can do. In some cases, we want to connect some edges. For example, I want to connect these edges together. You can use weld and relax. It means it's connecting and then relax it. I told you before. You can go to the select and pass selection. To select these seams, nice. You can see it's correctly select these parts, and when you want to connect them, I want just UV weld. You can see just welding the edge. We need to relax it. You reposition it, changing the topology and connecting to each other. In this case, we can use the weld and relax. It's automatically connecting for you. But if you want to use separate tools with a relax tool, with a lots of tools, you can use relax UVs. It's specific for relaxing the UVs. You can deselect everything and just relax selected object. You go to the polygon or just double click and double click and select just this object and relax exactly this, or relax whole object. Just selecting that to relax this. In default settings, two things are bad. Pin border points. It's pin the borders. You can see if you are relax it, it's maintain the border, and it's not good. First, deactivate that, and again, you can see it just relax it and connecting two edges together and retopology this. But it's not good because it's changing resize. We need the important settings here. Auto realign. If you apply, you can see it's maintaining its position, but if and size of that. But if you want to relax everything corresponding to each other, deselect everything and just relax. You can see it's relaxing every UV's island corresponding to each other and changing the size. This is nice. So first, deselect pin borders. It's maintain the borders, and you can see the problems. Another thing is a pin to neighborhood. For example, you select this part of object, or you can unpack UV pack again. For example, oops, you can see packed, and it's resizing them back together. So I explained it before. Pin to neighborhood, for example, you select something in the middle, and if you tick that, it maintain the neighborhood UVs and just pack it again, relax it again. If you want, you can use a pin. For example, I want to cut some edges. For example, here, cut this edge, and you can unwrap it again to cut. So you can see it will be cut there. If you want, you can go to the point and select some point of here and select some point and add a pin. It means you can use a pin. It means it's maintain the topology and reposition, do not reposition them. For example, you can go to the here and just select this and unwrap it again. You can see they are pinned here and they will not changing. change the position of the UVs, but the topology of the are maintained. And then you can relax them again. I think because it's selected, we select nothing. I think it's a polygon. Yeah, you can see it. Make sure that it's selected. Everything is deselected, and you relax UV. You can see it's relaxing everything except these pins. It's maintained. Or if you don't want to use a pin, you have to activate use a pin and then use a tag. Selection tag. You have to go to points and simply store your selection. You're going to the selection, and here is the store selection, and you can see we have a tag that store our selection. You can drag and drop it as a pins, or you can select it and delete if you want. And another interesting thing is a cut selected edge. It's nice. For example, if you want to cut directly, for example, here I want to cut this edge and relax it again. You don't need to go to unwrap it again. Directly cut selected edges and apply. You can see it cut these edges for you and change in UV. Or you can use selection tag. You need a line selection too, because we have edges. You have to go to the selection edge and select and go to the store edge. You can see this is an point, this is an edge selection. And we have two algorithms, LSCM and ABF. The most things is better for SLM, but ABF Maxon tells it's best for organic shape if you want. But in most of case, this LSCM is better. And it's a faster way. It's a slower, more better optimized and quality. You don't need to know a mathematical behind that, but test on your UV and see which algorithm is better for you. So this is an relax UV. Make sure if you use untick the pin borders points, because if you do it that, it does not work well. And of course, make sure that you turn on auto alignment. But you can use UV weld and relax automatically here for you. For example, again, I told you before, you can go to the select path and select this path, and you can use this tool. Or if you want to use the relax UV separate tools, you can use from here. Please don't forget to visit our TutorialCells apps channel. In this channel, we are introducing Android application and learn how to use them.